Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah wa kafa wa salatu wa salamu ala ibadihi alladhina istafa amma ba'du. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli wa qul rabbi adkhilni mudkhala sidqin wa akhrijni mukhraja sidqin waj'al li min ladunka sultanan nasira. Bismillah wa billah wa tawakkaltu ala Allah. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Verse number 80 of verse number 79 of chapter Al-Baqarah. We are trying and making our humble struggle to interpret it and to explain it. Verse is saying, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. فَوَيْلٌ لِلَّذِينَ يَكْتُبُونَ الْكِتَابَ بِأَيْدِيهِمْ ثُمَّ يَقُولُونَ هَذَا مِنْ عِنْدِ اللَّهِ لِيَشْتَرَوْا بِهِ ثَمَنًا قَلِيلًا فَوَيْلٌ لَهُمْ مِمَّا كَتَبَتْ أَيْدِيهِمْ وَوَيْلٌ لَهُمْ مِمَّا يَكْسِبُونَ. Of course, the story is started from verse number 75, in which Allah is telling Mu'mineen, the believer, that Israelite, you don't wait for them to become Muslim. Don't expect them. Though you have this desire that they become Muslim, but they will not, because Allah briefly told Mu'mineen that a group of them were like this. The second group of them, they were the other kind. They had another excuse for not becoming a Mu'min, or another reason. And there was a third one. All of them, they will not become Mu'min, because that is a serious reason for their not becoming Mu'min. And now Allah is telling in this verse what will be Allah's response, or what will be their recompense for their deed, for their this kind of behavior, this behavior which caused them not to become Muslim and not become Mu'min. What will be Allah's reaction or Allah's response to them? And from this verse 79, Allah is disclosing to us that what will happen to them. And Allah is saying, فَوَيْلٌ, woe or curse is upon those people. Calamity, destruction, all bad thing that can be possible is for them. Woe means this thing is not only one thing, it containing all those words that can explain the wail, that is agony, that is misery, that is curse, that is punishment, that is chastisement, that is hell, or whatever we can call it. فَوَيْلٌ, for those, لِلَّذِينَ, for those, يَكْتُبُونَ الْكِتَابَ, as Allah mentioned at that verse, they were people who found words of Allah and then they distorted it. يَكْتُبُونَ الْكِتَابَ بِأَيْدِيهِمْ, the distortion manner is explained here, how they were changing the word of Allah. As Allah said in that verse, ثُمَّ يُحَرِّفُونَهُ, they were the people who were distorting it, tempering it. The tempering manner was like this, that they wrote the book by their own hand, they made a manuscript, and then tell the people that this is from Allah, this is from God. And in this way they set themselves on the upper class of religion, as we can say, like a theocracy, like a government of theocracy. And in theological term, they were the rabbi or monk, or this kind of the position that they were there. They were handling them, and they were setting them on the upper level and telling people that we know the book and we have the book and we tell you what is the book. And they were distorting that real book by writing it by their hand, an extra of that book, not from the real book, from themselves, and then telling people that this is from Allah, and they were setting their own made religion. Here Allah is saying that what they did, it will cause them a very big punishment. فَوَيْلٌ لَهُمْ فَوَيْلٌ لِلَّذِينَ يَكْتُبُونَ الْكِتَابَ بِأَيْدِيهِمْ. They were writing the book with their hand. ثُمَّ يَقُولُونَ, then they were saying, هَذَا مِنْ عِنْدِ اللَّهِ, this is from Allah, this is from God. So Allah is telling them that what is waiting for them. So why those people were doing these things? لِيَشْتَرَوْا بِهِ ثَمَنًا قَلِيلًا. And the reason behind this act, this distorting and tempering the book, the reason was that they wanted to buy a very small price. They wanted to get a very small thing in return, a materialistic thing, a part of livelihood, or these kind of things that they were trying to obtain and gain by their doing this act. That was their own, that was their whole struggle for. And meaning the لِيَشْتَرُوا بِهِ ثَمَنًا قَلِيلًا, because when they set themselves on a position as a rabbi or as a monk or as a someone who is some kind of someone that is telling the religion, and he's the imam, like someone who is a leader in any religion, so he will have some advantages for that, and he will be honored by people, and he will be given some kind of presents and gifts and so many things that they are presented. So all those things they will get. So this is what was the real cause of this action. So Allah is again, in the first word was fawailun, and after telling their story and telling their detail of their act, Allah is again saying fawailun lahum mimma katabat aydihim. Allah is saying that this what they have written, they have manuscripted it and they did it, this thing will also curse them. This thing also curse them, and that will be a curse tool for them, and it will be cursing them up to the level, up to the time that they will remain, and this written matter will remain. It will be cursing them. And also وَوَيْلٌ لَهُمْ مِمَّا يَكْسِبُونَ, and there will be another well. And well, I have said that this can give all those the words that can give a wronging meaning, that can give a painful meaning, and that can depict the situation of misery and destruction and demolish or whatever, or something that can tease a man, some can punish a man. So all those things are included in wailun lahum mimma yaksibun, and the well be upon them from what they earn. So they earn something, so from their earning, this earning will also curse them and put them prevail upon them. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May Allah bless you all.